If you were to ask people across Oldham whether they thought it was acceptable for local councils to turn a blind eye while 1,000 people died prematurely every year, of course the answer would be no. But that's the case because here in Greater Manchester we're facing a public health crisis because of high levels of air pollution and the toxicity of some of the air that local residents are breathing in. I'm here at Oldham bus station because something that has contributed to the poor quality of air across Greater Manchester is the age of our bus fleet. And it was recently reported that because of this, in some cases, air pollution in Greater Manchester is actually worse than it is in Greater London, and I don't think anybody would have thought that. Across Oldham, what we're trying to do to combat the effects of air pollution is to plant more trees, to encourage more people out of their cars and onto cleaner forms of public transport, and take control of our bus network so that we can encourage and force bus companies to buy newer, less polluting vehicles. And I'm supporting the Greater Manchester Combined Authority's Clean Air Plan so that we can tackle this problem and prevent high levels of toxic air in Greater Manchester, reduce the number of premature deaths because of this, and ensure that there is cleaner air to breathe for all of our residents. This week we welcomed Chris Boardman to Oldham, and he spoke about his ambitious plans to build a county-wide cycling and walking network and encourage more forms of active travel, which will mean that there are fewer cars on our roads, which won't only reduce congestion, but reduce this problem of air pollution too. Here in Oldham, we're doing everything that we can, and we're taking a motion to full council in a few weeks to debate this important issue. But within that motion, there's going to be a plea to the government, because we cannot do this alone locally. 2 of the 3 hotspots in Oldham for high levels of air pollution are where our roads intersect the motorway. And the motorway is the responsibility, of course, of Highways England, which is controlled nationally. On top of this, it's really worrying too that the government has reduced subsidies for electric vehicles, thereby reducing the encouragement that people had to buy less polluting cars. So we're doing everything locally that we can as Oldham Council, and with the Greater Manchester Combined Authority, we will do what we can to tackle this issue. But I cannot stress enough that we need support from the government in order to make this a reality and stop those premature deaths.